Hello Aquarius, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. Today I'm doing a partnership reading. So this is all different sorts of partnerships. Could be lover, could be work, could be family, could be all different sorts of partnerships. How you're approaching it, you'll know. We're going to do a bit of how you got here, where it's at for both of you and where it's sort of going and the love energy in between. First, I'm going to build up a few different cards from a few different decks and see what energies we've got hanging around for you, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. What you got going on for partnerships for Aquarius? Manifestation. It's time. It's time for you to manifest. Use your magic. We've got a full moon just about to turn up. Going to do some full moon readings. Check them out. All right, but here we have Aquarius manifesting under the full moon, using really tuning in. This manifestation is when you tune into your shaman, you tune into your healing energy, what you think you can actually really put out there. Really maybe think about that going into full moon, what you might want to do, Aquarius, what sort of rituals that you might have. Really manifest from the true heart of yourself. All right, time to plant a seed. All right, we've got a seed that we're going to plant with this, and you're holding on to a thread of truth, Aquarius, inside of these. And here we are, we've got a bit of a pilgrim. You've made a travel, you've made a trip, maybe you're ready to go on a pilgrimage. All right, maybe there's a distance between you and this partner, maybe, but there's a pilgrimage, but you're holding on to a thread of truth and the seed. And let's go over here to the sacred forest. The sacred forest oracle. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's give me one from here. We're all over, but we're not coming out. One for Aquarius, two for Aquarius. Happens a lot. All right, love. See, manifest from your heart. Make this pilgrimage from your heart. Sow the seed of love. There's love inside of your love reading. Look at this. Wild Rose Fairy. Look at her. She's a little bit wild. The Wild Rose Fairy. She's out there giving her love, spreading her joy, and doing it with grace. All right? Do what you do with grace. Don't do it with bitterness. Do it with grace in your heart. And feel the grace of God. Feel the grace of the universe. Right? Touch your soul when you're manifesting here with your seed and your wild rose of love. Manifest from your heart, from your greater good, right? Because we can manifest big things from our greater good, right? Plant the seeds. All right, Aquarius, there's a good place for us to start. We've got love in here and a bit of grace inside of here, and manifesting the things that you want. So we're going to start with 3 cards for you and how you led into where you are, how we got here. All right, 3 cards for you and how you got here, Aquarius. All right. So I'm in lockdown in Sydney, and so I've decided, obviously, time to do some readings. Why not? All right, you've made a transition. You've made a transition of the mind. You were in one space, but you are no longer in that space, Aquarius, right? So we go from one mental state into a next, right? But you're no longer in that place, all right? You've made a bit of transition of the mind. So you've left a space and you've taken your power, right? This is about overcoming obstacles, really getting into your power and your willpower and your strength and the strength of your spirit and what you believe in, believing in yourself, all right? And it's time to rest your mind. Right? You needed to meditate, you need to and you made this transition, you took on and you've used your power, but there's been a time that it's been you need to rest your mind, right? Rest your worries, rest and take some recuperation. Really work out how to de-stress. All right, declutter your mind and let go of a few things. All right, that's how you came into it. How did they come into this, Aquarius? What have we got? Oh, there's one. Alright, so there's a reunion. There is a reunion with their childhood. There's a reunion with deep and meaningful things. So maybe they're reconnecting with things from their past, but they've got a reunion of maybe a past lover as well. Maybe they've had a reunion with someone. Maybe this is someone from your past. Oh, alright. Alright, this is some sort of deception. This is some sort of deception. This is not everything as what it seems. This is not, this is like train of thoughts, not aligning on things, but someone is perhaps being sneaky inside here. So maybe they're being sneaky about something from the past. Maybe they're hiding something from the past in there from you. Someone said they've reunited. Oh, maybe that's where they've come from. They've been hurt by their past and everything is not what it perceives, right? But this is the queen. This is the queen of faith. This is the queen of spirit and passion and drives. And she goes over after what she believes in. She goes over she goes after what her heart believes in. All right? She's inspired to make a move and to make change. Okay, I don't know how they connect together, but we will see. All right, well then what's the energy between the two of you, Aquarius? So you've come into this with like really changing your mind and taking on the challenge of your soul. They perhaps are still breaking illusions. Perhaps they're inside an illusion. Maybe there's still parts of their past. But there's inspiration inside of it. Okay. Where's the energy between the two of you? Alright, come on. 2 more. 1 more for Aquarius. What's the energy between the two of you? So that's the Emperor. Alright. Oh, there's been a bit of, like, bitter, jealous. This is like getting to the heart of the matter. This screaming inside of here. Someone's not being happy over here, but maybe it's about staking your courage and taking your place. And alright. We've got the Queen of Cups. And we've got the Emperor. So we've got this emotive queen, this very loving queen, this very generous of her heart. And we've got this Emperor. This is like nice, strong, impassioned, emboldened energy going forward, driven. All right, here's the king. And there's a new beginning. There's a new like path on a financial level. So maybe this is somebody you're working with. Maybe this is somebody that you might be buying a house with. But this is like driven energy to actually make some sort of foundation. All right, to make a stable foundation inside of here. We'll put the Queen there. All right, with the Emperor. Let's give them all just that little bit more room. Okay. All right. So this is really interesting. Queen of Pentacles. So, oh, right. So that's how we got here. How do we come in? No Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. All right, so where are you at now? Where are you at now? You've made a transition and you're standing up and you're standing up for what you believe in and you're resting your mind on a few things. All right, all 3 came out really quick for you. All right, you're taking on the challenge. This is writing emails. This is being clear and concise about your actual communication. This guy's not wasting any time. He's still on his way to stuff, and so are you. This is driven by the heart. This is driven by the inspiration. This is driven by the depth of your being. This is the hearth fire, all right, where we take charge at something because we know what we believe in, all right? We've got this nice exoteric language where you're trusting our intuition, you're trusting where you're at, Aquarius, you're trusting your divine intuition and inspiration. And we've got this really being concise, driving forward about what you believe in, what your intuition is, this divine inspiration inside of here. Because you took time, you were taking time. And that's where you're at now. It's listening to you, charging forward, really charging forward, like in communicating yourself and what your divine wishes are. All right, because you took time to go through this transition. All right, where are they at? Where are they at? Ooh, so the Queen of Hearts inside of there with the Emperor. A lot of money, the heart, but we've made a foundation. All right, there's money involved, maybe. Where are they at now? They've been through this deceptiveness of their past, perhaps. This is where they're at, Aquarius. So they're voicing themselves too. They're communicating themselves. They're communicating themselves clearly. Like this is little text messages, also emails. Could be an air element child involved, but this is a lots of communication, a lot of text messages, and they've also got an Earth page as well. All right, so this is, again, new foundations, new jobs, like really looking after your nest, perhaps, looking after children inside of here. Earth element child may be involved, but they're really taking a charge. They're really taking a charge and really trying to manifest, like this is a manifestation card, on the material realm, right? So they're really trying to manifest their desires inside of here, taking a charge, really getting their horsepower in the physical realm. So this is manifesting perhaps from the spiritual realm. This is definitely manifesting in the physical realm, taking charge that. All right, can have a bit of a Cancer energy. All right, so what do we got for the middle energy right now? Okay, because they were inspired. They're inspired. And so all of this insecurity that they've been going through, because this is insecurity, you know, they've secured some of that. They've used texts, they're making a foundation to look after, and then they're charging forward. All right, so what have we got between the two of you now? We come in with this strong, watery, lovely woman and this strong Emperor guy, and we're making a foundation, like really setting up pentacles. This is really sort of Aries energy. Making a foundation, really actually looking at how they make moves. And you're following your heart, they're following your heart. All right, 3 more for where they're at for Aquarius. For this hot tea, what have we got for the middle energy inside of here? Being ambiguous. What do we got for the middle energy? Am I using the right deck? Yeah, I picked up the right deck. All right. 1. There it is. One more. What's the middle energy? Aquarius this week. This I love reading. Do them every week. All right, so we have 3. So, boredom. Took it a while to come out. This is no drama llama. So this has got a calling of emotions. This is not necessarily, this is where you sit and you think about your emotions and you filter through them. All right, and you take actually a rest where we rested our mind here. This is about arresting our emotions. So this may not feel like it's bubbling over love, and maybe that's where this love comes in, love and grace putting in. You're really working on manifesting, and this is a very manifesting here. This is very manifesting here. This is very manifesting here. All right, so when it comes to it at the moment, it's a bit boring. Like, it's not necessarily about love. Maybe this is not about love at all. Maybe this is a partnership. All right, but the world is changing, right? So you're going through this without being dramatic about it. So this is forward motion, knowing that there's a time and there's a season for everything as the world goes through its changes. And then we got the king. So we got this, still got this passion and this drive and boldness, and you're very much following your wisdom and your faith. All right, this is very much about being impassioned and following your intuition. We've got this empress here with this inspiration, driven on inspiration, and this is a lot of this is driven forward on inspiration and being inspired, standing for what you believe in. Inside of this, there is, but she was bored before. She was like Queen of Cups before, and we're bored, but we're really looking at our spiritual path inside of this moment in the now, inside of this situation. All right, interesting, Aquarius. All right, so we're going to do, where's the flow? Where's it go? Where's the flow go from here? What are the next steps? What are the next steps for Aquarius in this relationship? What are the next steps? Here we go. Where's the flow go? Really driven. You're really driven to listen to your spirit. You're really driven to actually clearly, concisely communicate yourself inside of this. And you can see this is world changing, and it's driven by passion. All right. 1, 2. All right, we have 1. Oh, really manifesting. This again, we'll go back to manifesting. This is a give and the take, giving the generosity of the universe and really participating in that, follow forward, being a bit of a leader inside of that, playing it forward to other people. But there's a generosity of abundance inside of there, and you've got this slow and steady makes the pay, wins the race. It really is. This is long planning. This is long-term fruition. This is not rushing into anything, and this is really looking at the long-term endeavors. Aquarius. Oh, and the Knight of Emotions. So we've got somebody who might be coming forward with, this is like this, get my heart back up again. All right, so you're going to go through this and your heart's getting back up again. And it really, goes back after the endeavor. Your heart's really re-involved. If boredom before, your heart's going to be really re-involved. So these 2 horses coming together, it's really quite fertile. You've got the earth and the water sitting in there, and this abundance sitting there. So there's really fertile drive forward in both in the material realm, saying long, slow and steady, and both in your there could be messages of love coming in. This guy comes in and he talks about love. All right, it's not the king, but he is got something interesting going on about him. All right, so maybe 2 horses in the race in here. One is maybe slow and steady, one is more emotional. But this is really more about, I think if it's you, it's just about you driving yourself and really being balanced and really balancing out those emotions. Okay, so what is the go flow for them? What's the next steps? All right, that's that card. All right, where's the go flow for them? There, 2, 3, there we are. What's the go flow for them? All right, that 3 of voices that we saw screaming earlier. All right, was it in this? Was this, wasn't it? That we saw the screaming? It was earlier. All right, this is still something that's not being said. This is still something that's being hidden. This is still like insecurities back from the past, perhaps. This could be 3 people inside of the relationship, but this is getting to the heart of matter. There's conversations that still need to be had inside of here that are being hidden. conversations that need to be had. Ooh, maybe under the full moon. Maybe there's manifestation in the full moon. Maybe this is about dreams. Maybe this is things that are black and white. This is about emotions. This is a water energy. And so this is a very emotional spot in here, maybe, that somebody's not telling you all about their past, or they're hiding something. This can be black and white, but this can be a dream space as well. Maybe they're not telling you all about the dream space and where that actually is at, but something is not being communicated. All right, so maybe we're not communicating what our actual aspirations in this are. Maybe we're not communicating the union, because this is about celebration. Maybe there's something they haven't told you that it's gonna come to fruition. There is this planting seeds just here and trying to get something to happen, but there's a celebration. There's a celebration. If they've driven forward on this inspiration, they've got a celebration inside of all of this. So there still might be some past things to be dealt with, to be spoken about, some dreams and stuff, because there's dreams of a union, there's dreams of a celebration and a marriage inside here, and maybe these are the 2 horses inside of this. All right, Aquarius, 3 more. What's the energy? Where's it step forward? Where's it going? All right, what's the next steps in this world turning? All right, let's see. So let's see what the outcomes are. Oh, joy. And this energy, and where's it going? Because they do have a love energy in here. They've just had some insecurities in here, and there's still perhaps stuff that's not being spoken about. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh, always with the Tower. Lightning energy. Lightning energy has come out, Aquarius, and the wheel is changing. All right. Okay, world and the wheel. All right. So, Aquarius, here we are. We have joy has hit the table. This is of your emotions. So we step away. We're turning the emotions. You're following your faith and you're being driven and all of these things. There is going to be some sort of joy because there is a lightning change coming. All right, there's a lightning change coming. This is lightning force and it comes quick. All right, it brings you down to your foundations. It breaks down all the bullshit. Away with all the bullshit. And we've got the lucky lady fate turning out. We've got the wheel of fortune. We've got the dice. We're rolling the dice. So you're rolling the dice. We're going to get joy from it. Lady fate is on your side. And there's going to be a lightning change inside of all of this. All right, Aquarius, that's a really interesting energy to end on. You are manifesting your desires in here. You are part of this world of fate. You are part of this world, this turning of the world. You are putting down your roots. And this is really something you need to approach your manifestation, the seed that you're putting in and what you're doing with love and grace inside it sets up. So there's been a bit of a pilgrimage. You have come a long way, Aquarius. The wheel is going to turn. Something is going to come that's going to bring you joy inside of all of this, and it's going to be like, bam, here it is. So Aquarius, I hope that resonates with you. Please hit like and subscribe, and I would love to hear from you in the comments if this resonates with you. I hope that you are safe and well, and I will catch you on the flip side.